Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. I'm here, I'm live in London. We're doing my nighttime devotion. It is 7:45 p.m. on a Thursday evening, which means tomorrow is Friday. Right, doing our nighttime devotion. Reading from the devotional called To Be Like Jesus, and the title today, Temperate Habits and Physical Exercise Produce Vigor. 2 Corinthians 7 verse 1 says, Therefore, having these promises, beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. Many have suffered from severe mental taxation, unrelieved by physical exercise. The result is a deterioration of their powers, and they are inclined to shun responsibilities. What they need is more active labor. This condition is not confined to those whose heads are white with the frost of time. Those young in years have fallen into the same state and have become mentally feeble. Strictly temperate habits, combined with exercise of the muscles as well as of the mind, will preserve both mental and physical vigor and give power of endurance to those engaged in the ministry, to editors, and to all others whose habits are sedentary. Ministers, teachers, students do not become as intelligent as they should in regard to the necessity of physical exercise in the open air. They neglect this duty, a duty which is most essential to the preservation of health. They closely apply their minds to study, yet eat the allowance of a labouring man. Under such habits, some grow corpulent because the system is clogged. Others become thin and feeble because their vital powers are exhausted in throwing off the excess food. If physical exercise were combined with mental exertion, the circulation of the blood would be quickened, the action of the heart would be more perfect, impure matter would be thrown off, and new life and vigor would be felt in every part of the body. It is a sacred work in which we are engaged. It is a duty that we owe to God to keep the spirit pure as a temple for the Holy Ghost. If the heart and mind are devoted to the service of God, obeying all his commandments, loving him with all our hearts, minds, might, and strength, and our neighbors as ourselves, we shall be found loyal and true to the requirements of heaven. We're now in God's workshop. Many of us are rough stones from the quarry. But as the truth of God is brought to bear upon us, every imperfection is removed, and we are prepared to shine as lively stones in the heavenly temple, where we shall be brought into association not only with the holy angels, but with the King of heaven himself. The consciousness of right doing is the best medicine for diseased bodies and minds. The special blessing of God resting upon the receiver is health and strength. A person whose mind is quiet and satisfied in God is in the pathway to health. What a wonderful devotion. We are in God's workshop, every one of us. We're rough stones taken from the quarry. But as the Father puts us through trials, The roughness is taken away, is chipped away, sanded away, rasped away, rubbed, polished, and we're prepared to be a lively stone that will shine in the heavenly temple. Wow. And I think that again sums it up. We are rough stones taken from the quarry. And only through exercise, eating right, temperance, can we expect our bodies to be at their peak. And then those trials which the Father allows us to go through shape us in character. While we shape our bodies, the Father shapes our character. That's our job. To trust Him, to shape our character, and for Him to give us the strength and the initiative to shape our bodies. And it can be done. It can be done. It takes diligence, discipline, self-motivation, and you can improve your body to that which is as it should be. How should it be? Well, that's not me to say. Some people are bigger boned, taller, denser bones. Others are more slight, petite. But this is the way we are. And we need to seek the guidance as to how we should be. Be the best you can be. And you will be.